Dear students and my audience, very warm welcome to Dr. Ahmed YouTube channel. Once again, I am here recording a short video on modern drama, but this time the drama is Arms and the Man by George Bernard Shaw. Last time I recorded videos on Ibsen's drama Ardal's House, and this time it is G.B. Shaw's drama Arms and the Man. As the title goes to suggest that it will be about the arms, not necessarily about the arms of man or that of women, as it happens in Farewell to Arms, the novel. It is here concerned mostly about the military warfares and their techniques and ways and how would life behave within that drama. As I already said in my videos, that the modern drama is very much different from the classical Shakespearean or Marlowean drama. It is more tending towards the social issues and problems which happen because of the life people live. And in this drama also, although it's about the military warfare, it's about the military heroes, it's about the war and the devastations of war, but it's much more about the house which is staged here. So as was the stage in the classical drama, it's very much different from that. It's a house which becomes the stage, and secondly, it's going to be about the characters which are very much different from the old classical drama, and really the true spirit of the modern drama, that every part of life has been significantly highlighted, and the troubles of life, especially the social and the moral, along with the psychological troubles that have been talked about. So entering into the drama, we have a number of interesting characters in this drama. Like, first of all, we have Captain Bluntschli, a very unusual name, and this is the man who is the protagonist of the drama. He plays a significant role in the drama in exposing the characters of the people, and especially with reference to the matters of love within the people that he comes across. He's a military man and is fighting on payment, on hire. He's not a regular military, rather he's a professional military that he fights on the basis of the payment. And the armies which are involved into is talked to be in the drama Serbian army, possibly it's Serbia, modern Serbia, and they are fighting with the Bulgarian army as well. Sometimes they refer it to the Germans also. So it's a kind of fight which takes place there, and Captain Bluntschli is going to be the hero according to the people who support him, and he's not the hero according to the Bulgarian people. So in that way, he is going to be the important person here. Then we have Raina Petkoff. Raina Petkoff is the female protagonist of the drama, and actually the soul of the whole drama, where not only beauty resides, but also the romance resides. Along with that, she becomes the hub of all the military people which surround her, and ultimately she is able to discover the real true love as well. She is beautiful, she is attractive, and she is able to talk to the people in a very impressive way as well. Then we have Catherine Petkoff. Catherine Petkoff is the mother of Raina, and she is the household lady, but she is a fashion lady as well. Major Petkoff, definitely the father of Raina. He is a man, though of much significance, but is not thought to be of that significance. He's got and enjoyed many statuses in army, but is not that type of person that he may be playing a very significant role or trying to prove himself a very significant person. Then becomes Major Sergius. Major Sergius is the counterpart of Captain Bluntschli, because he is the one who is actually engaged with Raina, and he's the one who would try to be the hero of Raina. He's the one who would love to become the husband of Raina also, but is carrying certain other things in him as well, which will be in contrast to Captain Bluntschli, very much low of quality and that of standard, and as a result, he won't be able to marry Raina. And then is Louka, a very much different maid servant, which is said about her that she is blunt, she is not taking care of the fact that she is a woman and she is a maid servant, but rather he behaves in such a way as if she is somebody superior to everyone. Nicola is the head servant of this whole family. This is a family drama basically, and very interestingly, the drama opens with the fires and the shots and with the defeat of the Serbian army, and Bulgarian army is running behind the fugitives. or the war criminals, and that way the household announces that everybody should close the windows and the doors, especially the windows which are opening outside into the street, so that no running soldier should enter into that. So Louka, the maidservant, enters the room of Raina in order to teach her that windows should be strictly closed, but actually she does not close, because she knows that Raina would not care for that, and that is why she leaves the window open, though it is put side by side, but it's not locked at all. And after that, all the house is locked and it's being waited. But meanwhile, very interesting things happen, that Raina's room is given entry to Captain Bluntschli through the same window which was closed by Louka. I'm sorry. And after the entry, the captain of the army is carrying everything with him. He's got a pistol as well, he's got the sword in his hand also. But then when he looks at Raina, and Raina also tries to talk to him, and ultimately they come to the agreement that they have to protect this captain. And when somebody from outside comes in order to discover whether somebody has entered Raina's home, Raina practically hides that soldier, and that's behind the curtain, and as a result saves him also from the people, and ultimately captain goes away. Meanwhile, Sergius comes in the home and he talks to Louka. Louka, the maid servant, she's beautiful, of course, and Louka to engage, not anybody, but on the other hand, Sergius tries to engage her, and in a way tries to flirt with her. Now, she knows very well that he's engaged to Raina, and she wouldn't like to do that, and moreover, she's a maid servant, she wouldn't like to have this type of flirtation. But this is discovered very soon by the family, by Raina's parents, so that is why Sergius is unable to win any kind of love from Raina. Meanwhile, Captain Bluntschli returns, and he has come back in order to return the coat of Raina which he had lent him in order to hide and go outside. He has come there, and ultimately he too falls in love with Raina. Raina also falls in love with him, and they are now very loving people with each other. So one can see here 3-4 things which are happening very importantly in this drama. That the drama is less about the fight on the border or the army people. It is more about the psychology of men and women, especially the men which are the army men, and the women who are left behind at home, beautiful women rather. One of the beautiful impressions which occurs again and again, that every beautiful woman would like to marry some army man. They have this beautiful concept that army men would be faithful, would be very good, and they would become the wife of such people. And that is why Raina falls in love first with Sergius, and later on really falls in love with Captain Bluntschli. So in that way, the psychology of the girls, or the kind of fashion which used to exist at that time, that the beautiful girls would love to become the wife of the army people. But then there would be dishonesty, irresponsibility in the matter of love also. When Raina is able to discover that her fiancé Sergius is trying to involve with Louka as well, and flirting with as well, she does not come on any good conclusion. Ultimately, she decides, and she feels good for that captain whom she had given very good entry on herself, and was not afraid of him at all. And the text of the drama goes to show that a very good kind of approach develops between the two, and ultimately they fall in love with each other. And secondly, the drama is also about the condition of the women, what they do, what they want to do, what is happening with them, and what kind of psychology they have. The wife of Major Petkoff is the fashion lady. She wants to do everything so that she may be counted among the fashionable people of the class of the people, so that she may be regarded something very great and really great. That whole time she spends in these efforts. However, she's very good with her daughter and agrees with her in every matter. However, she does not agree with her husband in every matter. Then is the woman Louka. Louka is a maidservant, but she's been given such a kind of character that she appears to be powerful, she appears to be insolent also, she appears to be wise also, that she tries to show that she's equal to everybody. Though she's a servant, but she's equal to everybody. Here, not only feministic approach, but also the freedom of men and women has been advocated by the dramatist. So in this way, the drama carries number of approaches, and one of these approach is the freedom of women, the rights of women, and the right of marriage of the women, and the respect which they should claim from the society that is there, and how men can be sometimes not so faithful. That all has been tried to bring forth into the drama. It's a very light drama. It's a very humorous type of drama also. Doesn't carry anything serious. It leaves the people happy at the end of the stage. People continue to laugh at the happenings which are there, but a little bit of somber element of war has also been brought. When the cries of the injured people, when the bullets are being fired and the guns and the knives are involved into that, so that kind of thing also makes it somber. So this represents the two lives of the human being. One, that life in which they are struggling even with weapons. They are struggling to kill humanity and in order to save their honor, in order to save their dignity. But on the other hand, it's a very light romantic comedy also, that here men and women are involved in making the world beautiful. Even more beautiful, the world which they have already, they try to make it beautiful by engaging in the romantic affairs and by getting married and falling in love with each other. So that's the second side of the human life, which may be called a happy side. If the somber side is there, the happy side is also there. The things which happen like that, the dramatist has very beautifully projected one theme, that the war which means destruction, which means death, which means bloodshed, out of that war some kind of love should emerge, and that love should be germinating into something further love, which has taken place in case of Bluntschli, the captain, and Raina, the most beautiful girl of the drama. So this is the commentary that we can say about the drama is there for the sake of introduction. Later on, more videos will follow in order to see the spirit of the drama. Some discussion on the scenes will also take place, which is really very interesting, that I shall be recording for the benefit of my students and for the people who want to watch these videos. So thank you for this time. Hope to see you again.